After the resignation of Michael Flynn, once it was discovered that he had lied to Vice President Mike Pence, the liberals, Democrats, and the mainstream media went on an instant witch hunt, calling for investigations, lynchings, and all types of buffoonery. But before the left hops on their high horse and starts throwing rocks from their liberal safe spaces and their morally bound glass houses, let's keep in mind that Hillary Clinton, along with the Clinton Foundation, were tied to a Russian interest group known as Uranium One during her time as Secretary of State, and the mainstream media made absolutely no intent on following up on an investigation that was already occurring. Between 2009 and 2013, the Clinton Foundation received millions of dollars from Ian Telfer, chairman of Uranium One, a company that would later go on to own 1/5 of uranium production in the United States. Donations that were intentionally withheld from public disclosure by Hillary Clinton. Now the question is, why would the Russians donate to Clinton if, according to the lying media and the unintelligible intelligence community, the Russians were trying to alter the elections in favor of Trump? Well, at the time, Uranium One was set to be sold to a Russian government-controlled interest group, which had to be approved by a committee of representatives from a number of U.S. government agencies. Among these agencies was the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, the Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of Defense, Homeland Security, Commerce and Energy, and State Department, which was headed by none other than Hillary Clinton. Keep in mind that uranium is considered a strategic asset used in the production of nuclear weapons. Did the Russian government force Hillary Clinton to accept millions of dollars in donations and intentionally omit it from public disclosure? No, they didn't. Did the Russians have to hack our elections or rig our system in order to get Hillary Clinton, along with other U.S. politicians, to sign off on a deal that now entitles Russia to 1/5 of our uranium production? No, they didn't. Hillary Clinton, along with other corrupt politicians, signed off on it and kept it hush-hush with the help of their sidekick, the national mainstream media, who, by the way, is known for drafting propaganda to benefit the liberal agenda. Some might ask, what does the media have to gain from this? Well, they get the Democrats and the liberals to lobby for laws that hold the media less and less accountable. For example, in 2016, on December, while we all slept comfy in our houses with thoughts of Santa and the Trump win in our heads, Obama went and signed the law into effect known as the Counter-Disinformation and Propaganda Act, which essentially allows the government to use the media to circulate propaganda against U.S. citizens under the pretext of countering disinformation and propaganda that's supposedly already here. The puppets of the elite, NBC, ABC, CBS, and of course CNN, have all gotten together to highlight how dangerous it is for Donald Trump to undermine the U.S. intelligence community. Now my question is that a threat? Let's keep in mind that it was the intelligence community who told us that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction in order to convince Congress and the people that we should invade Iraq, which we did, and we found nothing. It was also the intelligence community who blamed Benghazi on a YouTube video, and it was also the intelligence community who told us that they weren't spying on us till we found out about Five Eyes. The U.S. intelligence community demands that the president not point at the dark spots in their credibility. I guess historical denialism is sewn into the fabric of these hypocritical bureaucrats. They still latched on to the idea that Americans are too busy with unemployment, protesters, and other Democrat-created problems to remember the lies that were told to us and the propaganda that they circulated. Or maybe worse, they believe that Americans have reached a point where they just don't care anymore. Stay informed.